Hello and welcome to the Liberia
for
TV
the
Network.
construction of the
Today,
distribution facility in
we are
Buchanan,
right here at the Monrovia City Hall, where in
and contracts have
uh,
already been awarded
today there
for
is this
Greenville.
fair
In
ongoing. So
Buchanan,
basically, the fair has been
we will
funded by the
be
Users Funded Power Africa
relying on the
West
CLSG
Africa Energy
substation as our
Program,
source of
promoting
energy.
sustainable energy solutions
In
through productive
Greenville,
use of energy.
our
So
initial source of
basically,
energy will be a 850 kilowatt solar, while we construct a 2 megawatt hydro and the distribution network. So all of Buchanan and all of Greenville are expected to be electrified within the next 16 to 24 months. The Rural and Renewable Energy Agency is committed to ensuring access to energy for productive use. Since 2011, we have imported over 50,000 pieces of plug-and-play productive use gadgets, electric gadgets based on solar technology to enhance rural productivity and income generation. And this remains our mandate. So today we look forward to a productive engagement, and thank you all for coming.
So guys, if you are following us, we are right here at the Monrovia City Hall, where in today there's a product fair ongoing, and this has been sponsored by the Swede, not Swede basically, but the UC and other international partners
I
here
also
in
want to
Liberia.
recognize the presence of the Ministry of Commerce. Welcome and thank you for being here. Next, we'll have remarks from Honorable John Siapa, the Honorable Head of the Honorable Mayor, the Honorable Mayor of the Monrovia City Corporation.
So this is Honorable Segba. He is the sitting there for MCC.
Mr. Minister, executives of the corporate institutions, the deputy representative from the renewable energy. Thank you for having me. Today, it's an interesting program. It's an eye-opener for some of us. We're happy to be here. Energy and access to energy remains an important aspect for our country. And ending energy poverty is extremely important. This cannot happen without renewable energy sources. You know, traditionally in Liberia, when we talked about energy, we talk about electricity, right? And we talk about LEC. That's what we know. And by and by, the generators kicked in because of the problems with electricity after the war. And then going further, the solar gadgets starts to come in, and it's a lot more popular today. It's the initiative by the USAID, where it convenes private sector, international donors, and governments with the objective of increasing access to energy is laudable. I looked up over the last 10 years of the USAID, this project's existence. There's been billions of connectivity done, and listening to the boss from the renewable energy and the volume of the portfolio, it's quite laudable. I believe today's engagement will be productive. It will be a furtherance to that effort in bridging the gap of the energy poverty in our country. Interestingly, with us in the city government, we're also considering the possibilities where we can start to look at, in the medium term, waste to energy. With the huge population the Greater Monrovia has, approximately 1.7 million people, with the challenges, the volume of waste produced every day, and the challenges of collecting that waste and the portion that is uncollectible, you can only imagine when we start to invoke the entire supply chain where recycling kicks in and we start to convert waste to energy. I believe, as you all get involved with the public-private partnerships, someday, now we're talking about gadgets and we're talking about solar, but it is our hope that somewhere in between, while you're supporting health, I hear you're supporting education, I think maybe somewhere on the health someday, the sanitation aspect will kick in. I want to wish you all the best. I want to wish you a fruitful discussion. Thank you for having us, and God bless.
So guys, that was a voice of the Saga the Monrovia City Corporation City Mayor. And if you are following Liberia TV Network, I'm Francis K.D. Kopo. Today basically is the protective use of energy trade fair. And this is how this conference room definitely look like. Keep following Liberia TV Network as we bring you live coverage here.
Thank you, Mayor. Next we have remark from Madam Aminata Sesi. Welcome.
So, Madam Aminata Sesi is the Regional Energy Access Manager for the
Dear
WAEP.
participants, dear partners, good morning. My name is Aminata Sisi and I am the electrification lead for the USAID Power Africa West Africa Energy Program. I am normally based in Dakar, in Senegal, so thank you, Liberia, for your hospitality. Welcome to this productive use of energy fair. Through this event, we really wanted to bring together key stakeholders from the PUD sector because we truly believe productive use of energy is a powerful development and empowerment lever for our off-grid communities. This event is brought to you by the USAID West African Energy Program. So allow me to just say a few words about the program for those of you who are not quite familiar with it. I hope you can see the presentation just fine. Wilson, if you can just go to the next slide, please.
So she is about to showcase the presentation.
So the Power Africa West Africa Energy Program is funded by USAID, who is present here today. And we are present in about 23 countries in West and Central Africa, and we are headquartered in Accra, in Ghana. The program started in 2019 and is running through 2024, so we're actually almost ending, and we're very happy to end with such powerful events. Next slide, please. Our main outcomes, the results we would like to achieve through the program, there are 4 of them. The first one is really focused on the supply of power. We want to make sure we generate enough power for all our West African countries. The second outcome is focused on access. Producing energy is one thing, but then you actually need to make sure end users can actually have access to that energy. So it's a part of that outcome 2 that we're organizing this fair here today. We have 2 last outcomes, the third one being focused on capacity building for the institutions in the sector, and the last one being focused on having a high-functioning regional power market. So those are the 4 outcomes we are working towards. If you have any questions throughout the event, we have a booth next door, so feel free to drop by, ask any questions you will need to ask, and we'll be there to respond. I would like to take this opportunity also to thank our highly esteemed partners, because this event would not have been a reality without you. So the Rural and Renewable Energy Agency, first of all, thank you. Also the Liberian Energy Access Practitioners and the Off-Grid Task Force. Thank you very much for your support, and we are very happy to have you as our partners. I would also like to thank all the government institutions who are here today, the Ministry of Energy, the Ministry of Agriculture, thank you very much for your presence. And of course, I would like to thank all the development partners who are in attendance, starting with USA, of course, who is a funder and owner of the program. So I wish you a great fair to all of you. And as Gideon said, I really hope you make as many friends as possible. Thank you again.
I did not call her position and she did not either. Maybe she's somebody who don't like to show off, but I will do that for her. She's the Regional Energy Assets Manager for the West Africa Energy Program. So can we once again? Thank you. So next, we have keynote speech from the Honorable Charles Yumahai, the Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Mines and Energy.